As you guys can already tell by the title of the video, the G35 has been hit. I know. Can't believe it either. So I'm going to show you guys how bad it actually is right now. And then we're going to kind of just dive right into getting it fixed. So if you guys are new to my channel, make sure you smash that big red subscribe button because we are going to be learning together on how to fix damage like this, because I've never fixed damage like this before. So I'm going to use the knowledge that I do have, and I'm going to learn new skills pretty much and kind of just go with the flow. And we're going to get this bad boy fixed, and let me just tell you guys, this car is going to be coming out even better on the other side because we're going to go through some changes. So I got the estimate on the car of what they're going to give me. I'm going to go ahead and keep that private, but let me just say this. The estimate they gave me is not even enough to fix the car, but because I'm doing it myself, it is going to be enough to fix it, hopefully, and get some new parts for this bad boy. So I am super excited, so go ahead and smash the thumbs up if you guys like the sound of that, because she's going to be looking a bit different. So let's just dive right into it, guys. So here's the damage. It's not horrible, but it's pretty bad. Tail light is broke, bumper is all cracked, and this isn't where I bonded it to the actual bumper. It's actually the actual fiberglass is cracked. Some damage here. For the most part, bumper's not too bad. It is pushed in though quite a bit. As you can see, it is pushed in and it is pushed forward. So that's pretty much it. So pretty much, hopefully we can get this taken care of. So the game plan is we're going to remove the taillights today, get the bumper removed. Taillights will be going back in, but after we get that removed, we can at least try to see what further damage there is. And then a new rear bumper is going to be coming. New taillights are going to be coming, along with other stuff for the car, but you'll have to just stay tuned for that. So I'm going to be ordering quite a few bits for this car. So she is going to be getting a complete overhaul. So although it sucks that this happened, it's also pretty cool because my insurance basically is going to be buying me a bunch of new stuff. Little do they know. Yes, thank you, farmers. That's the one good thing you guys have done for me. So I'm excited. Like I said, guys, it's very unfortunate, but I'm excited to get this thing looking even better than what it was before. Alright guys, taillights are removed, and so far I'm not seeing any damage, so nothing here, but I have excuse the motorcycle. So far nothing yet, but I have a feeling maybe down in here, but we'll find out right now. So again, there's a clip here, there should be one there, clip here, go ahead, remove that. What else do we got? It looks like we're gonna have probably a bolt here, here, and here. So I'm gonna go ahead and find that out right now, then I'll let you guys know exactly what there is in case you're trying to remove your rear bumper as well. So there's a bolt here, a 10 mil. This completely broke. I couldn't really get up in there and I didn't feel like removing the wheel. This was already trashed and it was actually cracked all along. So I just started literally pulling it. It is what it is. I mean, I might even be able to reuse this. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and remove that completely. I think there's more bolts underneath. I have to get under there and try to search, but yeah, so I'll just pick up the camera once the rear bumper is actually off the car. So I actually missed one. There was another one there. So there's two there, one here, and then underneath the corner, and then it should plop right off. And then just gotta disconnect the lights and the bumper will be off. Alright guys, bumper's off. I would like to take this off because I just want to see if there's, there we go, any damage anywhere on the car. Looks good. So for the accident, yeah, everything looks fine. That's awesome. Heck yeah. Oh, actually, oh yeah, I crunched it. So we actually do have a crack right here, right here, and then this is bubbled down, and let's see, is that it? Looks like all I'm seeing. So we do have a crack right here, but I think we can hammer, you know, this back and then hammer this up. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna take my blade and I'm gonna go ahead and cut all of this off. I'm gonna keep this wrapped for now. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that section cut out, and then I'm gonna begin seeing what possibly can be done to repair it, what I'm gonna need to do. It does look like this needs to come out. Let's see, if you look at this side, yeah, it's straight. So this section right here needs to come out, and then obviously all of this needs to come out and whatnot. But cool, let's go ahead and get this bad boy cut, and then we'll begin working it and seeing what we can do. Like I said, I don't really have any experience when it comes to this type of work, but I'm gonna see what I can do.
Brothers, my guys, know that they fly, know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side, CJ Ike, now I gotta roll with ice. Cody's brothers, my guys, know that they fly, know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side, CJ Ike, now I gotta roll with ice. Ride or die, 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 ride or die. Cody's brothers, my guys, know that they fly, know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side, CJ Ike, now I gotta ride or die.
So it is showing some progression. It doesn't look as big actually, so it looks like it is starting to slowly go in. This section we'll have to do later. This section will be later. This I want to try to get as good as I can get it, and then of course, like I said, when we get the hammer and dolly, I'll come in here with my hand and start hammering it back to where it really needs to be at. But for the most part, it's actually looking quite a bit better already. So a quick update. This is how it's looking now. It's not flat by any means. The dent is slowly coming out. So what I want to do is, yes, I'm leaving tiny little dings with the hammer, but that's where the hammer and dolly will come in. So once I can get the majority of this out, I can, like I said, I'm going to hold it back plate to it, hammer it, and it'll flatten it out more. And then, yeah, this is going to have to be welded on tabs and pulled. And then this, I don't know yet, probably the same thing, probably find some type of way to pull this out as well. But it's progress, we're getting there. So it's looking good. I'm going to work on it for a little bit more. What I need to do is outline this line so I can keep this body line as we body work it with, you know, body working the metal. So it's looking good. I'm pleased. So I definitely do think we're gonna be able to pull this off. So I'm gonna work on it a little bit more, and again, I'll keep you guys updated. Okay guys, I wanted to actually film this part because it's kind of cool. So it's slowly working, but what I did was actually put a jack gun in there, and where this teeth is at, I put it on the inner panel, and I'm heating all of this up, and then I'm adjusting it towards pulling out, and then to relieve pressure, I'm hammering, up here. So it's looking pretty cool. It did come out just a little bit, but so that's how it looks right now. And then I'm gonna do it a little bit more, and we'll see how it looks in a little bit. Alright guys, so if you remember, before it was lined up with the that tire line, and now it's come out this far. So I'm pleased. How far do I need to go? I don't really know. I'm kind of just going off of this one. So this one is pretty straight, and then it does curve a little bit right in that section. It starts to curve just a tiny hair. So this one, we're just gonna go a little bit more. And then again, what I'm doing is I'm kind of gently, let's see, where's my hammer? Right here. Kind of gently just trying to relieve some pressure. And then I kind of just come in, turn it some more, and I have a piece of wood back there, and it's just slowly just pulling all of this out. And then as you can see now, this is starting to lift up some more too. So what I'll have to do is, as this comes out, obviously this will too. And then we'll just have to keep hammering that in, and then this will get welded and seam sealed like I said earlier. And yeah, so we're looking great. Pretty good progress. I need to get a new bumper first too, before we officially finish and start body working it. It might look good to the eye even if it's body worked, but we need to make sure we get everything test fitted first, before we begin the body work stages. And then this right here, I'll have to definitely weld on some of those pieces. Like I said, it comes to about here, right where I have that mark that's dented in. Bros, we got that out and it stayed. So as you remember, it was right on that line. Okay, and it's come out quite a bit. So again, this is all gonna need pulling. And as I pulled, this lifted, so I had to hammer some more of this up, try to build back that structural integrity where it was originally at. Hammered more of this down, but here we go. This is how she's looking now. I know it still looks pretty bad, but it's a lot better. So now what I want to do is air the car out. The reason for it, when I aired out, where the bumper was at, you couldn't fit a finger under there. It was touching. So I want to see if when I air this out, if it will be a lot better. You know that smell of like brand new tools once you first open them? That's what it smells like. It smells so good. I love it. But anyways, so here we go. Sweet. So we got 3 different types of hammers, and then the backing part to hammer it on. So this is gonna really come in handy. Sweet. So for starters, I think I'm gonna go ahead and start with probably this one right here. I think these are like the same thing. Oh no, so these have the same head. This one's more of a ball pin. This one's like a square or whatever you want to call it. And then we're gonna probably use, let's see, I don't know, maybe just this one right here. I think this is perfect. So we're gonna go ahead and use these 2 bad boys right here. And if you guys don't know what this is, so pretty much instead of just hammering away to the dent, you're gonna pretty much cause another dent going in, right? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take this bad boy right here, and you can actually hold it either side, and you're gonna hold this through the trunk on the inner part, and you're gonna hammer it that way. You're gonna pretty much start to smooth all of this out. So for starters, I know I already marked it, this section right here. I know this is pretty visible, but there is still a bump right here in this section that I marked out. So I'm gonna go ahead and start working that.
guys, know that they fly, know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side, CJ Ike, now I gotta roll with ice. Cody's brothers, my guys, know that they fly, know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side, CJ Ike, now I gotta roll with ice. Ride or die, 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 ride or die. Cody's brothers, my guys, know that they fly, know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side, CJ Ike, now I gotta ride or die.
Take a step back. Actually, yeah, that looks really good. It's a reference point, at least. Cool. Perfect, though. So it's looking really good, guys. I've just been kind of wailing on it some more and more and more, and you can see it's really starting to take shape. I have a dent right here, or not a dent, but a pop-up here, and then, of course, here as well. But it's really getting there. I think what I'm going to do, though, later today, I'm actually going to go buy a paintless dent puller, which is funny because I don't have any more paint. And what that does is pretty much I'm going to glue those pieces on here and just start pulling. Same thing here, anywhere. But that's going to be the last step. And then this, you can't do that. This needs to be welded on and pulled, and hopefully it'll come out. But I'm going to keep heating this section up right here. That's the only part that I could literally see. You could see it actually right there on the camera. So, it's looking really good though, guys. I'm happy.